Come on in. It's the cleanest it'll ever be. So this is the biggest room in the house. It's the living room. And I wanted it to feel really expansive so somebody could be playing AD, hello. Come on in. It's the cleanest it'll ever be. So this is the biggest room in the house. It's the living room. And I wanted it to feel really expansive so somebody could be playing Rummy Cube over there. That's really the Rummy Cube table. And people could be sitting around the fire here. You know how you just imagine it and then someday you have a perfect moment where it actually comes true? That is like a kind of moment. Steve and Brooke Gianetti and I have worked together for a long time. And I sat down with them one time and said, okay, I know exactly the house I want to build. And I described it to him. Steve sent me a watercolor of it, and that is exactly the house we built. We so didn't change much that I started panicking in the middle of the build, and I thought, I never even made a Pinterest board. I never even showed him pictures from a magazine. I just told him what I wanted and he did it, and what if I hate it? But it turns out I'm really, really happy. The paintings are both by Rainer Andreessen, is Victor Garber's husband, and in that one there's a little photograph of Victor and me painted into the painting, and so it's extra special, dear to me. This is by Reed Bradley at Judson Studios. He is the son of a friend of mine, Marla Frazee. She's my favorite children's book author. I wanted it to be evocative of spring in West Virginia. And you see like the morning glories coming down and a little bit of the mountains in the distance. A special feature, especially in the summer, is having these doors all the way wide open. Here we have it, indoor, outdoor. This isn't California, I don't know what is. The only problem is, if my kids are having their class pool party here or something, it's very hard to keep wet kids out of the house. I have to really just stand guard and say, get away. I'll look over and there'll be two wet teenagers playing the piano and I'm just like, okay, don't look, don't look. I'm so excited to show you my kitchen because since the day I moved in, this is the first time ever that the counter's been clean. Look, it's never gonna look like this again. Please memorialize this. I love a wood kitchen. So the house really is like being inside a treehouse. Here alone with my kids on a weekend, I cannot tell you how often I make something and I'm just feeding them as it comes off the stove because I'm not very good at things coming out of the oven or off the stove at the same time. So it is just like, have your vegetables, now have your this, now have your that. It's all out of order, but they don't seem to mind. So I knew when I imagined my favorite kitchen ever in my mind that it would have an area dedicated to baking. It just makes it so much easier to have it all in one place and to know where your different flours are and your chocolate chips. Chocolate chips are the most important thing in the whole house, and I could tell you where they are. All of my fireplace grates are done by Wallace Metalworks. Usually there's a dog sleeping under here. It just adds so much coziness. It's unbelievable how nice it is to have a little bit of fire going in your kitchen. This is the dining room. When I first moved to LA, I made friends with a photographer. Her name's Laura Porzak, and she's turned into this incredible fine arts photographer. Clearly, I'm a fan of her stuff because this is all Porzak. Brooke Giannetti and I had a blast looking at light fixtures.
This whole time you couldn't even hear me.
I can never figure out dining room lights. But you know what? You live with the choices you make, and I think I'm good with it. We really eat at home almost all the time, and we eat in here pretty regularly, and I put doors on this room so that it could be a meeting room. And actually I have a lot of meetings in here. I work from home if I'm not on set. So the first room I described to Steve, I said, I want a library that is a super awesome, cozy up with everyone TV room. And I want it to be like a deep gray blue. This is what he did, and I think he kind of nailed it. When we were first envisioning the room, I said, I know the couch I want, but it's a BBDW couch. And this is it. And it's comfortable.
What did you just say? What kind of couch was it?
It's just pretty. This is everyone's favorite place. You just don't need some huge old screen room.
Crazy.
We're pretty happy just being right in here.
Wow.
Feet go anywhere. I am so not fussy. There are feet, there are dogs, there are shoes. If you're gonna build a house, you have to live in it. If we were gonna have a library, I wanted it to be still light. So it opens all the way.
That's actually a beautiful
and
library.
Then it can go straight out to
I just
the
don't
garden.
like how dark it is.
Here's our fireplace. And this is our clover because it's supposed to be good for the earth. It's so easy. We just threw down seeds, and I just think it's cheerful. I have an owl box,
that is awesome.
And I'm waiting for an owl to discover it. Come on. Look, my very first cherry ever. Oh my gosh. Look at my little orchard.
Come on, Jennifer. How are you going to eat the only cherry you got?
Apricots, figs, and cherries right here. And then we have peaches, nectarines, apples, and they are all fed by gray water because water is hard to come by in California and I don't want to use more than my share. So the gray water system, it's a big tank and it collects all the water from the washing machine, the dishwasher, and filters it and waters very specifically what you tell it to water. But there's a lot of phosphorus in gray water for some reason, and I guess fruit trees thrive on it. So we just said, add more fruit trees. I love that you can come out here in the middle of the summer and find a snack. Growing up the daughter of a farmer and having such connections to my family farm, it just truly thrills me. So pretty much everything here is edible. All of the bushes are blueberry bushes, and actually I'm gonna get you a blueberry.
It actually looks delicious.
Here you go.
It actually reminds me of back home.
House? It's so cute.
Back in Dominican Republic. Got a bunch of fruit trees.
All about herbs. Mostly I want thyme. I cannot grow enough.
Trees.
My kids and I love kale chips, so we always have a lot of kale. It's tomato season, it's green bean season, and then just natural flowers that pests don't like.
That's a beautiful garden.
You gotta be organic.
It's a little veggie garden.
This is my favorite spot to sit. Well, I have different favorite spots. I sit in this little house behind us in the morning with coffee. Here, I'll act it out for you.
That's very nice.
Isn't it so nice? And then, if it's nighttime and I have friends over, I'll show you.
My little espresso cup.
This is where we like to be. We turn heaters on, fire, blankets, cozy. We do have a bird's nest in the passion fruit vine right here. Oh, it got torn up. Oh, R.I.P. Okay, let's go upstairs.
She said R.I.P. Hey,
this
poor
is the landing at
birds.
The top of the stairs.
They probably left.
Here's some fish. My kids for Mother's Day
Nemo.
many years ago gave me an empty little fish tank, which was
very
basically
beautiful.
their way of saying, please go buy saltwater fish. But you can just sit and watch their personalities forever. kids need a spot to study. You just need a place to spread out and do projects. So that is this table. This reading nook is maybe my favorite space in the house. You can peek in on the fish. It has all the kids' books. It has this awesome stained glass of a big old oak with 3 little owls and Birdie looking up at them. And there was one magical night where exactly what I hoped for happened. And all 3 kids were piled in here with me and we pulled down all the books.
Let me just make a mention real quick. I'm just gonna kind of reiterate what I was saying when my mic was muted, because I thought you guys were hearing me the whole time. But this is probably gonna be a little bit of a dry stream. I don't have any sounds at the moment. As you can, I'm gonna show it one more time. You know, I showed it to you guys when I was muted, but I was transferring. Right now, I use my laptop for a lot, and I'm always obviously have a lot of files on my laptop, so running out of memory. My CPU is getting pretty full, and yeah, I've been trying to transfer everything to an external hard drive. So obviously, you know, my laptop runs a little bit more, you know, smooth and efficient. And I can't find my Python scripting. And so without the Python scripting, you know, I don't really have a soundboard, which sucks because I took it upon myself. As you can see, you know, I'm kind of waking up. I took a little nap. So, you know, before I took my nap, I took it upon myself to get some nice updated sounds, you know what I'm saying, that I'm really gonna use. But yeah, I'm gonna try to work on that tomorrow for sure, as tomorrow's a holiday and it's snowing today. Shout out New England. But on the bright side, I ordered a kind of a mini APK, what do you call those little soundboards. Got a bunch of buttons, so I can't wait to use that because that's gonna change things. And now I don't gotta be using my keyboard for the hotkeys, because sometimes my sounds just start going off as I'm typing. If you really look at my very first stream, it's crazy. The sound goes off probably like 20 times. But obviously, you know, considering that I was muted when we first started this stream, right now you can tell that I'm still a rookie. So getting this thing's going, and you know, sticking with me, these streams will get better and better. But let's continue touring Jennifer Gardner's farm style LA home
From when they were little, and we read them one after the other. That's really all I could hope for. All of us are readers, and if you're building your own house, you might as well offer people as many great places to read as possible. Welcome to my bedroom. This is T-Bear. My dad gave him to me when I was 3 from the Sears catalog. My mom made him some overalls. I knew I just wanted something that felt tight, compact. It was not a space that I needed a ton of room devoted to. Do you like it, T-Bear? Yeah, T-Bear likes it. I love that I can open these doors at night and wake up to birds. So I didn't need a huge bedroom. I did want a large bathroom because so often we get ready for work at home and it's always, you know, in your own bathroom, and you need space for everyone to be comfortable.
Oh, wow, look at that
I wanted
tub.
my bathroom to be really neutral.
Oh, this is beautiful.
Really calming. We wanted a kind of white that was flattering to have light bounce off of. I also wanted the house to look like an old farmhouse next to an old barn. And this is obviously the barn part, because you can see the barn window. So this is where I sit, and they turn me from one old gal to another. This bathtub, I love being next to the window. I love the quiet. I love having a tree in my bathroom. I'm very lucky.
Yeah, I don't really like the gray on the outside of that.
A dream come true
tub.
for me.
Looks like it's like a tin tub.
I love to have kids over for a slumber party, but I'm also a stickler about sleep. Although sometimes there are kids literally everywhere. I wanted built-in bunks where kids could cozy up all in one together, which is usually what happens late at night. You'll see them all bent over something that they're looking at together, or they're all in this bunk watching something on TV. I love that the beds all have their own.
It looks pretty dope.
Just like you're on a ship, a really nice ship. I love having a spot that is just where kids can be kids. I also keep all of their favorite toys from when they were really little. You want little kids who come over to feel welcome and excited. And every now and then, the big kids will still pull out the old toys and play. You know, who doesn't want to put the money in the piggy bank?
I don't know. When I get a house like that, to be honest, I can't really foresee myself having too many visitors. I mean, in retrospect, I do get pretty busy, so I don't really see that happen in my schedule. But even then, you know, I enjoy the comfort of my own home, and you know, the peace and the tranquility. I can be okay with not having visitors almost every single day.
If you'd like me to ring up your groceries. Oh, that's where Bananagrams is. We're big Harry Potter fans. And what are you going to do if you have a little cabinet under the stairs? You have to use it. So it became my son's office. Just a little spot for him to come in and dream. Mostly he hides from me and eats candy, but I can't blame him. I would do the same.
That's funny. No, it's too dark of a place for an office.
I'm such a private person about my home. In here, I've just taken you through the entire house. And really, it's for a couple of reasons.
It's a nice
I've
home,
never
though.
built anything all by myself before, and I'm so proud of it. I am filled with gratitude every time I walk into my house that I get to live here, that I'm so lucky to have my kids here. So it's unlike me, and yet I'm so happy to have shared it with you. I loved hanging with you today. Bye, AD.
Hey. That was good. It was good. Very nice. Very nice. All right. So now, I'll tell you right now. I'm gonna tell you right now who's next. Who's next? See, that would have been a nice sound right there. Who's next? But my streaming platform don't want to see me win. Got me looking crazy in the beginning of the stream. All right. So, the next person next home that we're gonna see is Sofia Vergara's. Another LA home, as you know.
Bienvenidos a mi casa y
LA, bienvenidos, Sofia. As you know, LA got a bunch of beautiful homes, so we about to get started. Check this out, Sofia. About to see what you made of. Let's see.
bienvenidos a mi casa ID. Good to see you.
Oh shit. She got her own store in her house. You see, this is kind of like my style right here, Sophia.
My formal dining room is one of my favorite rooms in the
Wow,
house,
very
definitely
beautiful.
because of the detail. It is amazing.
You can see
ceiling.
the architectural design up top.
All hand painted, and it brought this room to life. I think another one of the special details of the room is that tapestry is 18th century French, and I think all the colors bring together the whole mood of the room. I love to collect china. One of the most important things in entertaining is putting a lot of effort in the details, making people feel like they're eating something special,
Chinaware.
looking at something beautiful, and I think that china is what helps me achieve that. And these cabinets are perfect for that. Take a look. Wow. And this is only the beginning. I have more.
Yeah, that looks nice. But she should have like a see-through window so you can see like the China sets.
And of course, another super important room is the kitchen. I'm Latin, so we love entertaining with a lot of food, a lot of friends.
Look at that
and
kitchen.
we're always here.
So
it's hard to
beautiful.
take the people out of the kitchen, even though I made most of the room very comfortable. That was the idea
What is that,
when
porcelain
O'Hara and I decided to
countertops?
create all the little
There's something about that white
different
on white.
rooms. But unfortunately, people still don't want to leave the kitchen. I love the counter.
I feel like that's gonna be the hot color for homes, that like the new hot color for homes. Obviously when people are like, oh yeah, you got to put neutral colors, we typically get the gray, and they kind of enforce that color, but gray is sad. No one wants to see a bunch of gray walls in a home. You're going to see a lot of lighter color, lighter, warmer tones, maybe white, beige, things like that. I feel like that's going to be like, the newer, hotter colors that a lot of homes are going to be, you're going to start seeing in a lot of homes.
White awnings. This magnificent stove
Wow.
is La Cornue. I don't know anything at all about it because I do not cook. I don't
Come
want
on,
to
Sophia.
cook,
You don't
but
cook.
my son Manolo is great at cooking, and he said that this was what I needed in the house. So here it is. I only care that it looks amazing.
It does look amazing. But you don't cook.
Here we are at the family room, and way in the back is the formal living room. I love it because they all open to the backyard, which is my favorite thing about the house. Every room opens to the pool and the
Wow, look at
backyard,
that
even when you're
little
upstairs
hot tub.
in the guest rooms. And it's also perfect that this room opens to the second floor where all the guest rooms are. So every
Beautiful
time
skylight.
something is happening, everybody
Wow,
can
just
check
like
out
the
that they're
design,
not
the
missing
layout of
on
the
stuff,
home
and
is
they
just
just
perfect.
take a peek and they decide if they want to come downstairs to join or not.
Definitely.
And here is where we have parties and where we sit to watch TV and where all the
Definitely a
drama
Latin
happens.
home. You could definitely see. I can see
kind of
that
like
down
started
south.
collecting crystal birds because I love birds and I love crystals. And then when I learned that they existed together, I was like, oh my God, that's like my favorite thing now. So if you guys want to send me something, send me a bird made out of crystals. My whole
Interesting.
life, one of my, how Americans say, bucket list, it was to own anything that I could afford from Fernando Botero, one of the most amazing, prolific
Look at that bull.
artists in Colombia and in Latin America. And I always dreamed of having one. In 1983, he started painting
those
the
thick
matadores,
calves.
which is the bullfighters. I was still living there in 1983. I was still very young.
Definitely fighting bulls with
And
those
when I
legs.
saw it, I'm like, one day maybe I'll get that one because he's known for creating these very big, voluptuous figures. But there was something about the matadors that I was very attracted to. And I still have that picture when he came out in a newspaper in my hometown in Barranquilla. And then last year I got the real one.
Shout out Colombia.
And this one is one of the most important corners of the house. Where are you? Here. Is where happiness lives, the bar.
El licor.
What do you want?
Don't ask us that question, Sophia.
So when I found this house, it was horrific. It was like a castle in Transylvania. But when I walked outside and I saw this garden, I knew this is where I wanted to live. This outdoor area is an extension of the house, which is to me, the most special place in the house because of the energy, the colors. I drink coffee here, I bring my lunch in here, I bring my friends, meetings, everything. There's something about this garden that is really inviting, and people come and they don't want to leave. So when that started happening, then I realized it's so difficult to get the people out of the freaking house. I realized that we had done a great job. All I want to do when I am at home is relax back here outside.
Kind of, it makes this home makes me want to travel, because
in that corner
this is a home that you can definitely see in Colombia.
I play with my son's dog, and I mean, I'm like Don Corleone. I sit there and everybody comes and talks to me, and everyone from that corner, from that couch. And the pool area is super important because from every bedroom, you see the pool, you see the pool house. I wanted it to give you a feeling like you're out in the Mediterranean, like in Italy, like you're in a villa, in a hotel. And it was very carefully how we decided to pick the plants, whatever was going to be created in the hill. There was nothing in the hill when I got the house, so I had to start from scratch. And I created this a little bit of a tropical, I want to say like environment.
It's definitely giving those vibes.
Plants are very beautiful tropical plants that are not
shout out to my brother.
Exactly supposed to be in the Mediterranean, but you know, it made me feel a little bit like I was in Colombia.
That's what I'm saying. The white on white and the gold. Damn.
Well, and this is, you know what this is. Where the good times happen. All the sleeping.
I'm going to look into that.
8 hours. I love this bedroom. It's super cozy. It's a lot of light that comes in the morning. It's perfect. I feel comfortable. I feel sexy. I feel everything in this bedroom. I've always
Okay, Sophia. Tell us how you feel.
A thing for 4 pole beds, and I think
we're lagging a little bit.
This one is very special. I love the color. I love the textures. I
my
thought that it
RAM
was
is at full capacity.
Perfect for the room. I think it looks great with the house, and it's.
She just misses some drapes.
I love fireplaces, even though I live in California.
She gotta have some like see-through drapes on the top of that bed.
I can't have heaters on, so when it gets a little bit chilly in the winter, I prefer to put the
That's
fireplace.
a vibe with the fireplace.
Not only because the heat is better, but it's also it makes the rooms very beautiful. The lighting is beautiful. It definitely heats up in there when the fire is on. Well, and that's not any fireplace. It's from the Waldorf Astoria in New York.
Yeah, the bedroom is
and
wavy,
it was something
bro.
Special. The designer, O'Hara, and me wanted to.
So it's a vibe alone. Like you can just chill in that room all day.
That. And we thought that was it. We don't need anything else. I loved working with O'Hara. She kind of saved my life because I was like in a little of a crossroads. It's either I'm gonna hate this house or I'm gonna love this house. What am I gonna do? I don't wanna move in here because I don't think things are coming out the way I wanted. So finally I found her and she helped me unravel everything that was wrong with the house.
That's very beautiful. Little family spot area right there.
And this is a little sitting area in the bedroom that is super practical because sometimes the bed is all perfect and I don't want to ruin it during the day.
So you got different spots in that bedroom.
All this, and
that is definitely what you be doing.
I lay down here. This arch is amazing. This is definitely the most beautiful bathroom I have in the house. I think the combination of colors, the beige and the gray.
The flooring could be a little bit better.
Unexpected. But it's perfect. I mean, look at the view. Look at the bathtub. The view from the bathtub.
Wow.
It's perfection.
Wow, that whole thing is just like a nice view right there. Check out the closet. Yo, she got a whole store in her house. Like you walking into like
this is where I actually really
Aldo's or something.
In my closet. This is where I spend most of my time. This is like a girl's dream. I was thinking about this closet for a long time because
this is definitely a girl's dream. I know my girlfriend will go crazy with this
by color.
closet.
And Linda Cooper Smith designed this amazing closet for me, and I try to keep it as organized as you see it, but sometimes it is hard. You know how girls are. I never knew that I needed to see my bags so organized like that. I used to
She
have
got some
them all
Birkins
like
up there.
stacked together. So now it's very easy to know exactly what I need, but I'm still late. All this stuff in the pantry is very special for me.
Me
This
too.
is something that I bought at an
Typical
antique
Latinos.
shop in Paris. And this is a picture of my brother who passed away and my favorite cousin who passed away.
What's
so
up?
This
What's
is an
up,
important
bro?
picture for me. And then this picture, it was when I was young and
El
fresh.
P14. Where? That was not that bad. This is actually my kind of home.
Bye, AD. Thank you for coming.
Well, we toured before Sophia's home. We toured Jennifer Garner's home. It was a nice little farm style LA home. But you know what? Seeing, shout out. Lewis is probably there, but in my boys. So in support of my brothers, you know what we're gonna do? Cause we got my boys in here, so we're gonna tour Lil Baby's home. We're gonna tour Lil Baby's home. Hold on, let me get to it. Yeah, they got some. What I don't like about the architectural design though is that, bro, these clips, they're mad short. I feel like they give us like half a tour of their home. But I mean, it's still dope to see, what they got, you know what I mean? And how lavish they're living. But we're about to
What's up, AD?
We're about to tour Lil Baby's home. Cause my boys are here. So shout out to my brothers. El Bebe, let's go.
What's up, AD? And welcome to my bachelor pad.
Oh shit. He got StockX. He got the whole StockX at his crib.
So this is my home. I purchased this house a couple years ago and it looked nothing like this.
Facts.
I got my
Like
designer, Anissa.
MTV Cribs Light, the light version.
Gutted the whole house out completely. Everything in the house I kind of designed. So
Man on the moon.
Growing up, I always aspired to have like crazy houses. Of course, I'm from Atlanta, and this house in Atlanta. A lot of houses in Atlanta are not like this
That's
yet.
a beautiful
they are
home.
building a lot of new houses.
Basketball
But
court.
from where I'm from, this is like a complete 0 to 100.
The white and the black just
It's like my
complement each
bachelor
other
pad.
very
So
well.
I have company, some of the friends, some of my guys, and I also have like little parties, like Mother's Day, Father's Day. Instead of renting out a place, we just
For a
use
fact,
this
you can
house
see-
for that.
you can
So,
see it's a bachelor
cool little
pad.
living space. On the rock sofas, I got on the rock sofas at all my houses.
You already
I
know
like
what be
these
going
sofas
down
because
over there.
It's super comfortable and they're kind of low.
A lot of
You can move
invites.
the middle part up and down. You can lay on it a bit. I sleep a lot, so this is why I catch a lot of Z's at when I'm here. I wanted to keep the house open, so if like people in the kitchen, people in the dining room,
Got that
living
pool
room,
table. You know you
shower,
gotta
in the
have that pool
wherever,
table.
Everybody still feel together. Originally, this whole area was outside. The wall maybe stopped from right here, so I wanted them to open this up and expand it a little more. Put
That's
my nice
dope.
pool table right here. Nice little pieces of art. I love this room too because all the doors open all the way up, so it gives me the whole little outside feel. A lot of gambling goes on this table. Pool and a lot
The
of other
bets,
things.
where the parlays at.
All right, now we're in the kitchen.
Damn,
I love the
that
double
kitchen
island
is
setup
sexy.
Because of 9 or 10 of us, we all would just sit here.
Shoot.
The kitchen is almost the meeting area. Drinking, eating.
If I had a kitchen like that, I'd get cooked
I like the
for
black
every
vibe
day.
Versus like the traditional granite or like marble. I wanted to go like black because we do use it a lot and I don't want to like stain it as much as possible. This is my bachelor pad, so I don't cook here. I have a chef to come here and cook for us. But sometimes
You know what
when
kind of chef?
I don't have a chef, my kids like want me to cook, just something cool for us to do. Last thing I cooked for my kids was maybe like tacos last Tuesday, something like that. If I cook, it's gonna be like something cool, like something for them. They could kind of help me out a little bit. I have a few art pieces starting to get into
He didn't want to say what
This
he
is
be
a
cooking.
piece from a Black Atlanta artist Horace Imhotep. Kind of just give me the vibe of a little young black boy, but in his eyes is dreaming for the stars.
That's
my
dope.
favorite part of the kitchen would
Love
have to
that
be
picture.
like the Nana windows. It open all the way up. Then kind of gives you the whole inside, outside feel.
Oh, that's fire.
And you having like a pool party or people outside, they don't have to track water in the house and stuff. They can come here and get their food from the chef, something to drink, whatever may have it. These are my panel refrigerators that match all my cabinets and whatnot. Don't really have a lot of stuff in here because we hardly ever here. Water, a little Gatorade, just the minor stuff. I'm big on water. I drink a lot of water.
Hey, gotta drink that water.
Lately, I've been in my Miami crib, so I haven't
Hell
been here.
yeah.
The last time I was here
agree,
was
bro.
for my
I
son's
can already see how many.
kindergarten
I can already see like
graduation.
just a bunch of
We
heads
had a
over there
party
at that
with
place.
30, 40 kids.
Throwing
and my
that
family
party.
Came over. I like to have parties here.
Hey, we're gonna
This is
be
the
living like
dining
that in
room.
the
It's
future.
not for Donnie, because I
You
love
already
these
know.
chairs so much, and I don't want people to get comfortable just getting this dirty. So for now, this is just a statement piece. I have an Italian imported marble table from the Vitality collection, and my designer actually came up with that. She
Italian
designed
imported.
this table one-on-one for me, so you won't see this table nowhere else.
That's crazy.
And she called it the Vitality because it looked like it has veins, like a human heart almost. And because they had to make the table, it took
quartz.
them an awful long time. I almost pulled the plug on the table and just got me a new table. But once it arrived, it was worth the wait, definitely. I got the lights
sure.
put in on the floor.
Just to say that
Slight
it's
resemble a
that it's
rug.
imported from
And
Italy.
Right here we have the mirror panels from London. Each one was hand placed. I love this little setup.
Facts, bro. That table's crazy.
This is a little chill area. Mama chair. I have a few of these. I had a smaller one for my kids too. This is one of the places I can sit down and talk on the phone. Nobody don't sit over here but me.
Hey, got the kicks.
This is my primary wing.
Damn.
The glass doors on the closet. My two sons, Loyal and Jason. This is like an overflow closet. It's the summertime right now. These are
That
like
carpet is
clothes,
fire.
pants. And whenever I run out of space in one of the other cribs or something, I just bring my overflow
represent
stuff
the
here.
fam,
I have
man.
a lot of significant pieces in here, I'm sure. This right here is actually an outfit that I wore on tour every night, my last tour.
Oh, yep.
So eventually
yeah,
I'll
we seen
frame
that.
this up and hang it. A couple jerseys from different little states I go to perform, and they give me jerseys.
Got the
I like this
jerseys.
closet
My
setup,
boy
but I
Lou.
don't wear nothing in here.
My boy Lou's
Looks
jersey
great,
game
though.
is on point.
Sneaker closet. And a lot of these shoes are shoes that I'm probably
That's crazy. Look at
not
those
gonna
shoes.
wear again. Well, I will wear these. Pair of Yeezys. Not the only, but one of the cool pieces in here. I usually bring my clothes when I come here to the point where the shoes are
Got the
almost
babes.
like art color coordinated. Just some little eye candy for when you walk in the bedroom. This is an infinity
respect.
couch, which is so soft, feels
dope.
like a cloud. You can lay out on it, you know? Cool little vibe. In this area, I really love the light in here.
That couch
The
is different.
chain, sheer walls. A lot of stuff is like kind of art to me.
Yo, that wall is
versus
different
useful.
too.
And this is one of those places that when I walk in, it just
That actually looks like
super
a set.
sexy to me. And
That
this is
actually
where the
looks like a
magic
real
happens
set.
at.
You know what kind of
I'm not
set
here
that
a lot,
looks like.
so a lot of magic don't happen in here. Fireplace, nice TV.
Hey, at least
I
he
like
kept
the
it
wall
real.
fixture. And I also love the ceiling, kind of like a piece of jewelry imported from Italy. Nice little swing, you know, ceiling joint. I actually sit here a lot though. This is like a cool little chill spot to me. I like to move, I don't like to sit still. So even when I'm sitting down, I'm still moving. Magic can also happen right there too.
Man, you guys are gonna have fun in Colombia.
This is my bathroom, which I
Oh, I
think
hope you guys-
personally
I hope you
is
guys
one
have a
of the
lot
most
of
stunning
fun.
parts of
You
the
gotta
house.
enjoy it.
Everything's super clean, like a nice hanging sink. I got a slit
real.
ceiling marble for the water to go down. Keep a double sink, you know, just out my way, I'm out your
Nah,
way.
he really does. He really does got a bunch of chill spots. Like wherever he is at in his crib, he wants to just kick it real quick, sit down, chill. He got a spot. It's crazy. It's actually like a well constructed home. Like the layout is perfect. Like it's a perfect bachelor pad. It's crazy.
Type of thing. My tub, also imported from Italy. Weighs a couple tons. We actually had to get it lifted through the window for it to be able to go
That
in
shit looked
here.
like it was
Amazing
handcrafted.
tub. I haven't took a bath in here yet. One day I will though. And this is my shower where I spend most of the time, believe it or not. The shower
He ain't
where
used
I
it,
can
but it's been used.
get a peace of mind, get my thoughts together, think about how I'm gonna knock all this money off, you know?
Facts.
So I can easily spend an hour in the shower.
Get to that
nice
bag.
shower, big enough, very relaxing. I love the window vibe, little LED vibe. Everything's super cozy in here. Then last but not least, I got the fireplace in the bathroom. I'm usually super cold when I get out. When I first wake up in the morning, I'm usually super cold. So I can come right here and check my messages or whatnot. I love this bathroom. I get a lot of inspiration from the bathroom and the houses. Being an artist and going to different places, I've stayed in a lot of hotels, a lot of Airbnbs. Then when I come home, I don't got that same feeling. So I wanted to have that same feeling when I go to the nicest places in the world and how they bathrooms and how.
Hey yo, Lou, stick around because we're gonna tour Jimmy Butler's crib after this. All right.
They houses look. I wanted to, pick it out that a little bit.
Oh, that's his theater?
This is my theater room. I want it to be different from my other theaters. These little cubbies, you can have your own little personal space. You actually can, 2 people can fit on here. So you got your
that's what I was about to say. You gotta have.
Y'all could be separate, or y'all could
gotta
be
have
together.
like those beds that you can have 2 people.
Table, like the movie theater, popcorn machines and all that type of stuff in here. Sometimes I bring my portable studio where I could just like set it up right here, just wrap inside of here. I got these like movie script posters all around the room, but this one is the most significant to me. This is the documentary of my life called Untrapped. It's actually on Amazon Prime and you can go and see it. But that's the vibe of it when you come in, movie theater. Now I'm playing.
Shout out to Lil Baby.
We got a couple more. Juice Boys in the hood, Scarface, got a little Whitmar. I love candy. I'm always stocked full of candy everywhere. A little cooler, nice little vibe.
I'm not big of a candy eater like that. Used to be.
This is my
Changing
backyard.
my ways.
My kids love swimming. They spend most of their time in the pool. Maybe I'll go for a swim today when I get my kids.
For a fact.
Nice jacuzzi, nice sitting areas. I'm outside a lot. I do a lot of recreational things outside.
This whole house is a vibe. And the fact that it's an ATL, a low-key spot, you know what I mean? Like it's not even in these like, this high notoriety, locations like in LA. ATL got pretty nice homes. If you I don't know if you guys watch A&P, but that A&P mansion is crazy. And that's an ATL.
This is my basketball court. We spend a lot of time on the basketball court. Little exercise, little workouts. A lot of money's been made here.
Gambling, making
People don't
bets.
think I can play basketball, but I actually ain't that bad. And I'll be having a lot of kids, my little nephew, they love basketball, cousins and stuff. So I wanted like 3 little hoops where everybody could use the whole court or use different courts or whatnot. This playground actually comes from one of my old houses.
That's dope.
In the future, I think I'll build me a gazebo over here or something. And this is another part of the backyard. Of course, if you're gonna have a bachelor pad, you gotta have a grill. The chef comes and get on the grill. This is actually more of my outdoor kitchen, I like to call it. The stove outside, the dining table.
The
I
fake
love this
grass
area.
stove.
One of the only places that you're gonna get shade in the backyard.
The area is
so I
dope.
definitely like
It's a
this
dope
area.
area.
Take you a
And
nap.
the outdoor
The
kitchen.
mosquitoes don't kill you. It's definitely like a center space for me. I can watch the kids while they're in the pool. Chefs in there, people need me. I could kind of sit right here. This is like a midpoint for me outside.
Another chill spot. But yeah, for a fact, definitely private.
All right, AD, I appreciate y'all for coming to check out my bachelor pad. It's time for me to go save the world. Hopefully I'll catch you all next time at the family house.
Real quick, because Lil Baby just dropped an album. What would you rate his album? I'll be honest. I didn't get to hear the whole thing. I didn't get to hear his whole album, but there's been a couple good songs on there. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, let's do Jimmy Butler's. We're gonna tour Jimmy Butler's crib.
Hey, AD.
All right. And we back.
Hey, AD. I'm Jimmy Butler. Welcome to California. Better yet, welcome to my house.
Shout out LA. Our hearts and prayers goes to LA. Damn, look at that wine cellar.
This a foyer. I don't call it that.
I need
call
that.
it the beginning of a house, like the I don't know, but it's not a foyer. You got art. It is a ton of space to do absolutely nothing.
I think
This
that is a
actually
foyer,
probably the most
Jimmy.
pointless area in the house, but I guess you just walk to the front door and then you're here. Oh, and there are roses.
this guy's stupid. That's just funny.
The designer I worked with.
Yeah, who's that?
Tiffany Brooks Interior.
Let me write her
I was
name
just telling
down.
her, yo, get freaky with it. And she came in here and really fucked some shit up. I'm very impressed.
He said, "Get freaky
I
with
said
it."
I just want like
Tiffany.
it to be really, really, really light. Like I want all this natural light.
might
I
have to
want
hire
white
her.
walls, light floors, pretty couches and stuff.
Facts.
I didn't ask for this table though. She put that there. I probably take a lot of credit for it now that I think about it.
I'm
You know,
looking
people
looking
ask,
forward to
"What did
see
you
what
do
the
to have
NBA
for
money
lunch?"
buys.
Put a table in this room, a piano over here. It was Tiffany that did it. This is like my live music room.
Yeah,
When
Tiffany.
I say live music room, I mean if any of my musical friends are coming over, this is where we set them up. If and when we have karaoke, everybody's invited. I will outperform anybody. I may not sound the best, but I guarantee I'll put
Hey,
on a great show.
We can enjoy a
go-to
good karaoke.
song. Right now, this second, a bar song, everybody, yeah, that one. And if we like all time, it's
He goes, everybody.
Mario,
Dude just said like two lines, like we knew what song he was talking about. You got everybody. Nah, Jimmy's actually kind of funny.
This
man,
is
I
the
gotta lie.
kitchen. That's my baby's chair right there. My daughter's seat, my significant other's seat. That's a lie. I'm single, ladies. Holla at me. Y'all see my house. So
That's a
normal
flex.
Morning, afternoon, indoor dinner. We don't really sit down. Well, the kids do. We all stand up and eat like black people do. It's like we have chairs, we just don't use them. And we just make a complete utter mess. There's food all on the floor.
Nah,
for the
that
kids.
dude's
At one
comedy.
point in time,
He's
we all
funny.
have to understand that we are kids' bitches. If you're a parent, whatever the kids say, you just have to do. So we could have full-blown steak and potatoes, and then Riley's like, I want spaghetti. And then fucking Riley gets spaghetti because I'm a little bitch.
I'm not gonna lie, Little Baby's kitchen was better. It's decent kitchen though. It's decent.
This
Damn,
place
look at
is
those
called
ceilings. Look how
the
high that shit is.
Conservatory. The reason that I like this space is because like with the floors, I feel like I'm in Italy.
Cobblestone.
But I'm in California. I'm at home. Hot. It is hot in this room.
This
Between
Italian
hot-ass
infatuation
window
is
and these
crazy.
Windows, it is hot in here. The chandelier that's up here, it's custom made for me. It's beautiful. It looks cool in this hot ass room. Tiffany did design it. She picked there's too many shaped light bulbs up there. And I just think it's Tiffany being Tiffany, just hella extra for no reason. But it's good job, Tiff.
Hey, Tiffany did her
Did
thing
great.
though. This is what I want to see. I'll be down. Oh my God, I'll be
Now we
down
are
there
in
every single
the
day.
wine cellar, which is my new
Woo.
favorite area of the house. It's the vibe that I was going for, like darker, drink your wine, spill it on the floor. You can't really tell because they got all of this dark brick. Chris Hoel is the master sommelier. Is that how you say it?
Yes.
Sommelier.
Sommelier.
Sumo wrestler. He's the one that drinks
That's a clown.
all the wine, and he's the one that helps me to collect all of this expensive
Yeah, shout
grape
out
juice.
Tiffany, man.
This is my
Shout out
favorite
Tiffany.
wine. It is the absolute greatest. Sesakaya. Shouts to y'all. In 2013, Mark Wahlberg was in
This
town
wine
filming
cellar is definitely-
Transformers. And when we get to his trailer, he's like, hey, do you drink wine? And I was like, no. And then the dude next to me was like, yes, you do. You don't tell Mark Wahlberg that you don't drink wine. And he popped a bottle of 2010 Sesakaya. And that's probably
see?
the most collected wine that
Yo,
I have.
that's the thing about being rich. When you're rich, you start doing things that you were never doing before. Like he just said, he wasn't drinking wine. Now look at this damn cellar. This shit's like, that's that wine cellar that's like you find in Italy. He brought the whole Italy right there.
This is the hallway. I call this
Oh
the
my
big boy
God.
hallway because obviously all the big bottles. That leads to the main part of this wine cellar.
He won
I
with that
swear if I
wine
hit one
area,
of these
right?
Steps behind me.
Nah, this shit
where all the
won.
normal size
This
bottles
won.
are, which is behind me. Yeah, see that? I've been here a ton of times that I know where each and every. I definitely didn't know that last one was a step. Now we are here. We have made it to the Rotunda. Look at this chandelier. Tifton did it again.
Come on, Tiffany.
On the top of the
I didn't get your last name. I need to look you up. We
The
gotta
total
hire you
cellar
down the
holds
line.
About 20,000, and I think I got like 6,100 bottles in here as we speak. This behind everybody right here, you know what? This is my California section. You got the Screaming Eagle over here, and then we're going into Italy. This area is the Bordeaux. Bordeaux is here. This is probably my favorite bottle in here. A
Dude got a-
1973 Mouton Rothschild.
He got a whole
I know
wine
I butchered
store
that
in
'cause
his
I don't
house.
speak French, but Picasso's painting is on here. And then from there, we go to back that thing up. You a fine motherfucker once you back that thing up.
Goals for sure,
This
man.
is also
That's goals, Blue.
Bordeaux. So keep backing that thing up. You fine motherfucker, back that thing. This is Burgundy, which me and Chris
Hey.
will take a trip to Burgundy in the middle of July.
You know everybody
middle
can
of July,
enjoy-
we'll be
and
in Burgundy,
enjoy,
trying
a
to get
nice
much
glass of
more.
wine.
Let's talk about two very, very, very important
But
bottles.
we're
to
Henny
me,
and Class
myself.
A's.
The
Hey,
Code
you know
D'Estreinel.
who love
I think
those
I said
too.
that right. This bottle means a lot to me because
You're definitely gonna
Neymar's
have a
number
lot of
10,
guests
and I think they
coming
only did
by
10 of
drinking
these
that.
bottles.
The
So I
1942.
begged and pleaded with them
For a
to
fact,
give
bro.
me the 10th bottle. Neymar's the GOAT, so everything we're doing here is all about number 10. And then this one is called Duke.
10X,
And
10X.
this one is special because it's from 2019, which is my daughter's birth year. So they put Riley Butler on here. They did
That's dope.
33 of this collection. Guess what number mine is? Any takers? 10. Neymar again. It's all about Neymar if you haven't noticed.
Neymar. Messi. Oh my God. You see that pool? Oh my God.
We're at my domino table / card table. This is where I be kicking ass. Crazy. I started playing domino.
Hey, Jimmy got to be Dominican. If he's playing those dominoes and he got a domino table right there, he gotta have some Dominican in him.
When I was probably like 4, and it's how my dad taught me how to count. And ever since then, I've just been the best at it. I'm not afraid to admit that. You know, some people like to stay humble about it. Fuck that. I am the best in the world at dominoes. A lot goes
Hey, you gotta
out
stand
here,
on business sometimes, you know?
Cabana over there, kitchen, sand volleyball. The craziest part about the sand volleyball court is
Yo, this dude's house is a whole resort. Is this what NBA money gets you? This is crazy.
used to be a tennis court. And then I was like, I don't even fucking like tennis. So I got a great idea. Let's just dump fucking 20 tons of sand on top of it. And then the following summer, you fall in love with tennis. That's how stupid I am. So now I got to figure out a place to put a tennis court. We work out on the sand, just a different way to get ready for the season. Running, volleyball, obviously. Beach tennis is a new thing that we've been doing.
You know, he definitely got his own private volleyball league, if you know what I'm talking about.
And then foot volley. So whenever the Brazilians are over here at the house, that's the game that they want to play. I'm
NBA money's different.
I'm not gonna say I'm not good, but
Damn.
it's a challenge.
true.
I'm gonna say I've won every time. I'm not gonna say I lost every time either, but it's difficult. I lost every time. I just like Southern California because you got all the space that you need. It's quiet. I like that. I just want to be around my people.
That's
I
a
wanna do
beautiful
what I want to do and
view.
not bother anybody. What better place to do
I can
it
be
than
in that
Southern
pool all
California? Yeehaw.
He got his own cafe too? What? Come on.
This is my spot. This is the first Big Face coffee shop here, my own home.
Yeah, he got his own coffee
My
shop.
neighbors to come
Should
in
look
here.
like a real
But for
coffee
everybody
shop.
Here, coffee will cost you $60, and I'm not fucking around. We don't take cash here,
Time out.
but I take cash from big tables.
Nah, he's charging his guests. He's charging his guests. He's running it like a real coffee shop in his house. That's crazy. Yeah, that view's beautiful, Lou. That's crazy. I'd be at that pool every day. With a bonfire. Ooh. You already know. You already know the vibes. You know? That's crazy. All right, I'm gonna play this real quick.
So Big Face Coffee is a venture that I really started in the bubble, and it just started out with a love of coffee. And since then, I've been able to build this incredible team behind Big Face to help make all of this stuff come to life. After basketball, this is what I want to be doing. For me personally, coffee is a lot like wine.
Working at a
in the
coffee
sense that
shop
you can never know everything
after the
about it. But
basketball?
more than anything, you get to sit down with people that you don't get to see every day. And I mean, that's always been my dream. Just chill, coffee, and talk to some really good people. This is a custom machine that we did with La Marzocco. We got the opportunity to go visit La Marzocco in Italy. And the first thing that I saw when I was in there was this machine. And I was just like,
French
"Can I
press?
please have one?" And they said yes, and now I have it in my own
espresso.
home. I don't think you'll see one of these anywhere else in the United States, by the way. So think about that.
He said we're Starbucks. For real. Hey, he don't play about his money.
We are in the dining room. In the hood, growing up, where you eat at is called the living room. But now that I'm a little bit fancy, I have a dining room. This is where all my cool friends come over and we eat dinner.
That dining room's
and
nice.
We drink expensive wines and we talk about
I love the
nothing
symmetry,
important.
how you got the
and
paintings.
I get to put my foot up on this chair because I paid for it. So I do what I want to do in my house.
On each side.
I don't do too much in this space besides drink wine. And if my boys are here and I don't want to share my wine that I paid for in my chair, then I don't have to. So I'm in here a lot by myself too. Tiffany did an incredible job. These
right.
big paintings right here. I feel like they
His
say
boys can
something
get
in
any
this
wine
area.
bottle he wants downstairs.
Tiffany picked these. Tiffany, great find, great pick. These are daffodils. Yeah, I'm a botanist.
The tour still ain't over.
Right now, we are on this landing
Why did he just turn like
upstairs above the entry/foyer. These chairs are Cause chairs. Brian's a good friend of mine, so thank you for the chairs, Brian. They're out here because they were gonna go in my daughter's room, but then I figured when I wasn't looking, she would draw all over them. So now I can watch her draw on them out here in this beautiful hallway because I know that's gonna happen.
Those chairs are alright. Got that LV suitcases.
This is
Definitely
my bed.
Italian
It's
inspired
custom.
bedroom.
Tiffany didn't do that one. I did that. I think it's like 9 by something. It's pretty big.
Come on,
very,
Tiffany.
Very, very comfortable. And then I have it's not a strategically placed big face mug back there or anything, but it's a coffee cup back there. I wanted to be able to come here and just relax. I don't want too many colorful things. I want it to be very, very, very neutral. I think she overdid it on the fancy pillows on the bed. Every day I get into bed, I have to throw all of those off and then put them back on. I mean, the night ritual is my daughter comes running in here from the other room and jumps on the bed because she doesn't want to go to sleep, you know, like kids do. Then I'm in here watching my show. I could be watching anything. Batman,
Let me see
Superman.
where his house is located.
Money Talks. Ooh, Bad Boys. Love that movie.
Oh, California.
Fucking Bluey. I don't want to fucking watch Bluey at 11 o'clock. You shouldn't even be up at 11. As often as I should get
That's
great
actually
sleep
facts.
in my own bed.
Go back
because
to
of my
bed.
kids, I do not. But I love y'all. I really do. This view is really special to me. Once again, I love Europe. I love Italy. And so whenever I look
Yeah, I
out
could
over
tell.
the balcony,
Oh my God.
it's a way to say we kind of brought Italy to us here.
He
because
definitely brought
growing up,
Italy to
I didn't even know
California.
where Italy was. I was never supposed to make it to go see Italy. So now I can wake up in the morning and I
The
can
whole
go
house.
see Italy.
He got his own golf course in the back.
My bathroom. I mean, it's a bathroom. It got 2 toilets. It got 2 showers.
Hotel vibes.
Tiffany wanted a standalone tub. Tiffany got a standalone tub. I'm going to take the credit for this one. I did ask for floor to ceiling marble, actually. And I knew that this was marble. I definitely did.
Yeah, 'cause you
It was
asked
my
for it.
idea to start on the floor. And take it to the ceiling.
Because I knew this is.
I mean, I feel like you dirty as hell if you don't.
Nah,
spend a
this
lot-
is
like,
funny.
you have to take showers. So, and I work out consistently. So I would say I'm in here about, if the kids are taking a bath and you can't leave your kids uncivilized because they just drink the pee water, which I don't even understand why kids do
What
that.
the heck?
So they're in the fucking tub for 45 minutes. That adds on to the time that
Yo,
I'm
that's
probably like
different.
2 showers a day, maybe 3, at like 15,
That's different.
15 times 3.
Hey, he could have left that
57.
out. He
Yeah,
didn't need to say
57
that.
minutes.
Oh, that theater's crazy.
Thanks for coming through. Kids
What
must
happened?
be
We're
fed.
trying to see the theater,
I
Jimmy.
must play dominoes. See ya.
We're gonna do one more.
I'm kind of mortified to admit that I have this.
Nah, he did went left field. He did go left field with that. Hey, seeing how we're on the NBA vibes and my boys out here in the chat, let's go. Let's tour Carmelo Anthony's house. Let's do that. We're gonna tour his crib. Hold on. Nah, he went left field. He could have left that out. Somebody should have gave Jimmy a script. All right, we're gonna tour Carmelo Anthony's house. It's gonna be our last one right here. Nah, I gotta share this. I said this earlier, but I'm gonna share it with you guys. So, typically, obviously, when you stream, like with streamers, they got the soundboard, they got different sound effects. I got no sound effects right now. Reason why is because I was trying to clear some memory and clear some files, put these files from my laptop into this external hard drive because my computer's like at full capacity and it's been slow. And I messed up my Python scripting for my soundboard. Hey, shout out Boricua. You already know. So I got no soundboards. It would have been cool if I got the sound effect. I took it upon myself to download some good sound effects, but it is what it is. I'm gonna have to do it for the next stream. But that's why this stream is kind of dry with no sound effects, but watching some good content. So let's get to it.
What's up, AD? I'm Carmelo Anthony. Welcome to my home. Come on there.
Okay. Damn.
My big welcome piece upstairs, that's Muhammad Ali. That's the focal piece in the house. He just gives so much energy, so much spirit, so much love.
For
when you
real.
Look at that. I've been
That picture
collecting
alone
art
has a lot of
almost 15
energy.
years now. I was always into up and coming artists.
Yeah, sound
and
effects
I just
on the
had
way.
an eye for what I like. And I realized quickly that I don't have to like something because somebody else like it. I like it because it appeals to my mind, it appeals to my spirit, whether it's $1 or $10. This is Swoon. She's amazing. Grew up maybe 3-4 blocks away from her in Red Hook, Brooklyn. And this one, Bakahende Wiley, he did a series of artists. I think it was myself, Spike Lee, and Swiss Beats. My inspiration behind this, well, I'm a big Game of Thrones fan. So that's the king right there.
Actually,
Come on now, I'm gonna take y'all to the most important room in here.
Yeah, you could tell this dude he's a fan of art. You could tell he's an art enthusiast. What I was gonna say was didn't Carmelo Anthony didn't they enlist him on the Hall of Fame this year? I think they did. Let me check that out. I think so. Yeah, they did. Shout out Carmelo Anthony, man. Yeah, they did.
This is the music room. This is the green room. There's a lot of details in this place, so pay attention to the details. This is a big Swoon piece. As you can see, I'm a big Swoon fan. This is one of my first pair of signature sneakers with Jordan Brand that I created here in New York. One of my first seasons with New York. And the artist Domingo Zapata did something for me at a dinner.
Anthony.
It was part of a magazine cover
Wow,
release.
look at those
We got a
kicks.
Kehinde Wiley skateboard, which is amazing. All my books, I love to read, love culture. I'm an Ali groupie. Anywhere you go in the house, you will always see a picture of Ali. So this shovel, the gold shovel, this is the shovel we use to break ground when we opened the Carmelo Anthony Center in Syracuse.
Oh, that's
in this
dope.
corner right here, this is Nelson Macomo, one of the best black artists, South African artists there is. He's just amazing, a good friend of mine. I went to his studio in South Africa, and this sketch wasn't even done yet, but I told him I wanted it, and now it's here on my wall. So
Yeah,
this is they
this
watching
art
us, and
is
this
some
is
good
our
art,
kids
man.
saying that, right? So that's a very powerful piece by Nelson. Here is some of my collection.
Seeing
A
his
little
art
bit.
makes
Some
me
I'ma
kind of
give,
want to
some I'ma
see
purchase.
Chris Brown's
I
crib
got Ali speeches.
with the graffiti and all his art.
One of my favorite prizes over here is the Malcolm X Ballad or Bullet speech live. I just think that's one of the most powerful speeches of all time. Working with Kassab is always a good fun when you have a partner and a teammate like that that knows you well.
I need
and know how you
Tiffany's
think
info.
and know your vibe. She just worked
Tiffany
towards
knows what
putting
she
that
was
all
doing.
into what
Kassab
this is
Kassab
right
was
here.
this
So
guy.
when you see the different
Kassab.
rooms and the colors of the rooms, it's like different moods of Mellow. This is a plaque from my mom. She gave this to me back in '03. 20 years ago, she gave this to me just because. I love you, Mom. All my gold medals, I think that's '08, 2012, and 16. Now I'll take you to where things really get popping.
Where's that at?
In the bar.
At the bar. I fucks with it. It's giving it like a nice little speakeasy vibe. That's like,
So
you know,
welcome
the
to
chill
bar.
spot.
This is my high school
Probably
jersey,
some
Oak Hill.
cigars, you know?
Number
Or, you
22.
know,
It's like a little celebratory area. Celebrating Oak Hill, celebrating retirement.
Some J's.
Celebrating getting drafted in 2003 from Moet. And then Dom Perignon celebrating my 30th birthday.
Dom Perignon.
Cassandra did a great job at picking these lights. Some things that I just let her do, like some of the fixtures, and you just gotta let her bring her creativity out. I'll bring you back here to the bar so you can see what we have. I got into wine probably mid-2000s, not knowing what I was doing. Fast forward to now, I'm very particular
I'm
with
gonna
what
be
I
honest,
drink.
man. Jimmy
So
Butler
as
gotta
you can
take
see,
the cake on
There's a lot of
this.
first growths, Bordeaux's up here. First growths is like the big boys of the wine game. The winemakers been there forever. They the first plants that was grown. This is a nice little tour. And if you want to have a good time, you come over here and have some wine. These are Cassandra's right here. She gifted these to me. We all know who Malcolm is and we all know who Martin is, but James Baldwin, y'all need to go read his books and listen to his speeches. He's one of the most powerful debaters that's out there.
That's the exec room.
This is where the checks get cut.
Or the checks
I'm
get
kidding.
cut.
The checks get cut in LA. But this is kind of my sanctuary. My book, you know, you gotta have the memoir behind you, Where Tomorrow's Unpromised. The chairs are amazing. They're comfortable. I did design them myself. I want to give myself a pat on the back.
Some
This
snake.
is not animal skin, okay? This is not animal. This is nothing animal over here, okay? This is faux.
That's not snake skin.
This is the memorabilia wall right here. This is the Ali gloves. This is big for me.
Signed Ali
The
gloves.
Social Justice Champion Award. So
Damn.
big shout out to Kareem for
That's
making me
legendary.
the inaugural winner of that. I love lounges. I love hotel lounges. I love
Chess.
hotel lobbies.
I love
you can
chess.
just chill, hang out,
I love
have
chess.
have a drink,
Not gonna lie.
coffee, tea, whatever's your preference. So this is that vibe over here, hotel lobby, lounge area.
Definitely giving that vibe.
Chess, books. You can always read a book. Again,
Like a little
details,
lobby, hotel lobby.
light fixtures, amazing. Gotta keep the
Hotel
snakes with
lobby.
you, just in case. Keep the snakes with you just in case. This is, to me, one of
Forgive
Nelson
them.
McComo's most powerful pieces. By the title of
That's
this,
powerful
which is
for
Forgive
real.
Them, I assume that this kid is thinking about all that happened to him and it's
Yeah, everything
happening
that he's gone
constantly.
through.
And he's trying to send that message, forgive them. Right? If you forgive them, then that burden comes off of,
Yeah.
of you.
Carmelo
You have to live
Carmelo
with that
definitely
knowing.
do got class.
It's on them
You
now.
can see it in the house. You can
And
see
at
it in
the
his
end
house.
of the day,
Even
we
in the way
forgive
he
and we
dressed, you see it. He got the blazer and everything.
I didn't want just a standard dining table. I don't have formal dinners. I don't sit
Oh, I
down
didn't
at
look
the
at the
table and
engravings
have
on that
full-fledged
table.
dinners. So when I'm in here, I want to eat and be creative at the same time, right? So Syracuse, you have
Yeah.
Define Yourself. You have Creative 7, the production company. You have Red Hook. You have Innovate. You have Baltimore.
Are those his
And
businesses?
then you have the
Well,
flag
obviously not
of
the Baltimore stuff, but
Puerto Rico engraved in that. So it gives it a different vibe, an artistic
shout out
vibe.
the Boricuas.
And you don't feel bored. I don't like to feel bored in the dining lounge. It's just not about having art in the rooms and in the house. It's about being very intentional on what you put up.
My house has to
each
have
room has a different
bunch of art
vibe,
like that.
a different mode. So you want to be intentional about what you put in those areas, the energies that you put in those rooms. I call this the bathroom. Some people call it the powder room. Surrounding, is my guy. You got Ali, you got the special wallpaper right here. This is flavor paper. I know it's a lot of Ali, but come on, you can't beat that wallpaper right there.
Oh shit.
I collect shoes because I wear shoes, to be honest with you. I don't collect them to just let them sit. I collect them to wear them. I'm an active collector. In wine, I collect to drink. In sneakers, I collect to wear. In clothes, I collect to wear. It's my first signature shoe of all time.
Those are his shoes.
So this is what kicked it off.
That's
And
dope.
I just want to be clear. I was the first
Shout out to the
Jordan
business.
brand signature athlete ever. The first. I was just excited to have my own signature shoe with a Jordan brand or a brand like that. And then we actually made a great shoe. So I will always be grateful for this sneaker right here.
It's a staple. You know what I mean? It's how it's all how
So
it started.
These Jordans right here, my son actually designed these or created these. So these are his, as you can see.
What?
Cayenne. And this is called the What the Cayenne instead of What the
Damn, he put
What
his
the
son
Cayenne.
on. His son's
My
over
first pair
here
of Jordans, I
designing
didn't get
shoes.
until my senior year in high
That's
school
crazy.
at Oak Hill. And that was only because they was a Jordan-sponsored school team. And that was my first pair of Jordans. So now, going from that to being the first signature athlete at the Jordan brand, after never being able to have a pair, it's full circle.
It's legendary. That chair's alright.
The best thing about this room is this bed. Oversized bed, comfortable bed. If you don't sleep well, your day don't go well, right? Over here,
That's
again,
facts.
it's Nelson McComo everywhere all over the house. But
You gotta get that good sleep.
this particular portrait is the perfect image. It's the perfect energy that you need. Outside of it being a great painting and the messaging behind it, I just think you just gotta get a look at the eyes, and then you can see the soul of this actual room.
You can feel
This
the
may
energy.
be one of the most powerful pieces that I have. When we talk about the money being the root of all evil, and some people say you change when you get money.
the money
Right?
mask.
So when you got the money, you put the face on. Jay-Z said it best, you could try to change, but that's just the top layer. You are who you are before you got here. So no matter how much money you got,
Ooh, that's a
you will
bar.
always be who you are.
You could try to
behind that
change,
mask.
but that's just the top layer because you are who you are before you got there. That's a bar. That's a bar. He got the botanical. Oh,
This
nice little
is
waterfall.
My mindfulness meditation.
You see?
You can hear the waterfall.
It's
flowing.
something about the
This room
white,
doesn't
man.
need art,
That
the thoughts in your
it's just a
mind is-
vibe. It's just
That's the brush, right? So however way you want to paint this canvas, you do that. It was intimidating at one point. in time.
I
You didn't
I like
meditate.
this
You-
room. Not gonna lie.
It's intimidating.
I like this
but
room.
once you
As
find
simple
out
as it is, I like it.
your space, that you can go to that space and you can sit there and you can be still and you can breathe and you can embrace it, the thoughts, but let them go one at a time. So I've been able to do that for a while.
I'm about to wrap up.
Yeah, it helps me. I recommend it. And I recommend you to find you a sanctuary like this where you can get away for a couple minutes a day and breathe and get your mind right and reset. and bounce back.
100%. That's his kid's room.
This is my son's room. As you can see, he got, his favorite players, his uncles. These are like family to him. These are important. This was
Jordan,
the Stop
Wade.
the Violence campaign. This is Trayvon Martin. We got Malcolm X. We got
Wow.
Jam Master Jay. We got Biggie, Tupac, Big L. So this was a hip hop series that was created for kind of stop the violence and stop the shooting. And so you put them on the stop sign and do 92 signs. And this is his room. 16 years old, so I try to stay out this room. All right, AD. I let y'all come in my crib.
AD.
Now it's time for y'all to get on out of here. I gotta get back to work. See y'all soon.
I like it. A nice house. Nice house. Honestly, we saw some good houses today. Damn. Lou, which one would you say was probably the best one that we saw in this little stream session? Damn, who did we watch before? Let me check my history real quick. I forgot who we watched before Sophia. Let me see, sorry. History. Appreciate you, Brody. For real, I appreciate you. It means a lot, man. Trying to get this streaming money, you know what I'm saying? Get the YouTube money going. Carmelo was the classiest. For sure, the classiest. I agree. Who was, it was Jennifer Garner's. All right, so we saw Jennifer Garner's farm-style home. We saw Sophia's home in LA, Lil Baby's, Jimmy Butler's, and then Carmelo Anthony's. Let me see here. Jimmy's was stunning, trying to nah, he was. He definitely was. He was flexing on. He was trying to definitely trying to secure a ting from his tour. Damn, but which one was probably the best one? I like Sophia's, I like Lil Baby's, and I like Jimmy Butler's, but I think Jimmy Butler might have to take it though. As nice as Lil Baby's house was, Jimmy Butler's house was huge, man. And that view at the pool, there's nothing like it. Looking at that view actually reminds me, it makes me feel like I'm in the Caribbean, just like looking at all the land, you know what I mean? I think Jimmy Butler's gonna have to take it. But yeah, Brody. Appreciate you supporting, jumping on the stream. I might stream tomorrow. Not tomorrow, I got church, so I won't be streaming tomorrow. But yeah, man, you should come to church with me, bro. For sure. But we're streaming again soon. Like, comment, and subscribe to the channel as we're gonna be doing more of these. But yeah, man. Appreciate you tuning in, bro. And I think that was Bird that was tuned in earlier too. So I appreciate you and everybody who's been watching. But if you're watching, subscribe and tune in for more. I'm gonna catch you guys later.